Hey guys, welcome to today's video. This is so unexpected. I stumbled upon a brand I had never seen before. It caught my eye. My Kroger has like a pretty decent beauty department. So it literally was like 11:30 at night. I was rocking, like the cutest outfit you have ever seen. I'm sure the people working there were like, what is this woman buying all of this makeup with the bun and the fleece hoodie and the pajama bottoms? Like it was a whole thing. So there I am literally on the floor of Kroger playing with this new brand, Co Beauty. It's new to me. It's an Australian brand, but we're going to dive on into Dupes because that's what this brand is. I have a lot to say about it. Some good, some not so good. These dupes are not just normal dupes. It's not just like, oh, look, e.l.f. kind of looks similar to Charlotte Tilbury and they're kind of the same product. So let's try them side by side. No, these are literally like the packaging. It's outlandish. The packaging is a little bit too spot on. Do we see? Can they do this? It feels illegal. Someone is getting sued. Like I can feel it, right? This is not right. If I were Charlotte Tilbury, I would be livid. I would be fire and laser beams coming from my eyes, but this has happened. What do you guys think? Leave in the comments below. Do you think when a company dupes a little too hard, is that allowed? Should we support this? Are we like, hey, some of us just don't have that money and I want something like this, so you know what? This needs to happen for those of us that don't want to spend the money. Like there's no wrong or right. Like in the comments, I love hearing from you guys. I think a product inspired by is fine, but when the packaging itself gets really like too similar, there's something that feels a little unsettling to me. What do we know about Co Beauty? I went in blind. Obviously, I know the prices of these things. I picked out what I picked out, but I didn't do a ton of research prior. I just wanted to try it and see if these items competed with the higher end. And we're gonna get into some application. I'm wearing a lot of it right now. Co Beauty. Australian site. They are a luxury for less. We know that. Gluten-free, cruelty-free. Oh man, you know what? I got ripped off because you can buy this 50% off on the website. The prices at my Kroger were outrageous. What is this? Oh my gosh. The beauty wands, literally, the colors even, like the packaging and the colors are the same. Are we seeing this? I didn't buy them because I got overwhelmed. I got a lot here to try out that we're gonna talk about, but like that one, oh my gosh. Okay, what is the US pricing? Let's go there. The half off sale is not happening in the US, that is Australia only, it looks like. But holy smokes, these beauty wands are almost $19, $18.39. How much is Charlotte Tilbury? Oh man, Sephora.com. That is not where I want to go. Stop it. By the way, you guys, with the Tati list, please, please, please make sure you're not putting your email in as .con. It's so easy to do. I do it all the time when I'm typing really quick on my phone, but there are so many people that are emailing us and letting us know like, hey, I haven't heard anything. Make sure that you are using .com. The matte blush wands from Charlotte Tilbury are $42. They are really pretty. I don't personally love a wand. You guys know I like a cream blush, but a lot of people do love these. 42 bucks. And then the Co Beauty is $18.39. It's less expensive for sure. Is it still expensive? Yes. Is it e.l.f. pricing? No. So the OG filter primer that we have going on that everybody tries to dupe is from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the one. This is like the game changer in the beauty community. So many people use this underneath their makeup. I don't typically go for anything too glowy under my makeup. If you use too much of a glow enhancing item, it can, in my opinion, make things look more textured. So this has never been my favorite, but the people that love it swear by it and they love it. If my skin is really acting up and dull and dry, I will reach for something like this. I do really love the giant applicator on this. It's just fun to use. It makes the skin immediately look hydrated and pretty and glowing. As far as ingredients are concerned, porcelain flower extract is a Thai flower derivative that brightens and moisturizes skin. We also have glossy oil. I do not know what that is, but it moisturizes and reflects and adds light where you need it. Finely milled powders will blur lines and pores for a smoother, soft, focused look. I don't know that I agree with that one. again, I still feel like I need a pore fill, but maybe that's just me. Now looking at this Beauty Flawless Glow, I did do a side-by-side comparison. Charlotte Tilbury won by a mile in my opinion. It just did add a little more softness and a little more glow, and this just kind of went on almost translucent. I used the shade Medium 4 from MCO Beauty. I used the shade 4.5 from Charlotte Tilbury, so it was a tiny bit darker, but I just prefer this formula. Also, the doe foot applicator does not have a suction at the top, so product does not get pulled off the doe foot applicator as well as the Charlotte Tilbury product. What I see MCO Beauty doing with their pricing is slashing it pretty much in half. So again, you're not getting a $5 product from Wet n Wild as a dupe. You're getting something that is going to cost you more than $10, $15. In my opinion, this is really, really expensive, 26 bucks. However, is it $49? No. Let me know in the comments. Do you guys like that? A higher end dupe that has a better formulation potentially. Do you guys like that? Are you into it? This one says it illuminates, smooths, and blurs. So same thing. The ingredient call out on this one is squalene to lock in moisture. I'm assuming that is going to be a vegan squalene, but it doesn't say that. I don't know. I didn't really love this. There are 11 shades in this one. Charlotte Tilbury gives you 12 shade options. Moving on. This one is going straight in the trash. It is bad bin. It is not even worth a long talk. It's just nothing like the Charlotte Tilbury contour. The applicator looks an awful lot the same, but beyond that, it's not. There's a lot of air in here is something that I noticed straight away. I was really having to squeeze it, so I kind of felt like a little bit gypped, like there should be more product in here. And the problem I had with this is the texture was like a gel. It wasn't creamy at all. It kind of had a stain to it. It looked blotchy right away. I had a hard time blending it. Do I see myself ever using this again? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. What I did end up reaching for that saved the day a little bit is from Rare Beauty. I'm back into this one. So freaking good. This is the shade Always Sunny. It's non-acnogenic. I'm trying to lean in more toward products that do not clog pores because I recently decided that if I have access to so much and my pores are clogged a little bit and I don't want them to be clogged, like, I don't know, maybe pay attention to that. So I'm trying to pay attention to that. Okay. Moving on. The lip liner, you guys, I cannot. The packaging, like, do you know which one is MCO? Just take a moment and which one is it? I bet you could not tell. All right, it's this one right here. Pillow Talk dupe. Perfect Pout Lip Liner in the shade Cheeky Chat. This actually was pretty good. Like, I don't want to tell you guys like, oh man, go buy this instead of Charlotte Tilbury, because I just think this is a little too spot on as far as the dupes. Like, there's something that was almost making me feel guilty as I bought all this stuff and I was so excited. And I took it home and I'm like, like, would I want someone to do this to my brand? Probably not. So like, I'm trying to stay in the review and be like, hey, here's the deal. The lip liner, the formula was really beautiful. I have been a big fan of the lip cheat from Charlotte Tilbury for a long time. This one was nice and creamy and pretty, and I did really like it. Let's talk a little blush. I do not like this at all. There's no redemption in this. The bronzing drop version was sold out, so I just made do with this guy right here. This is the MCO Beauty Super Glow Blush Drops infused with antioxidants, cocoa extract, and hyaluronic acid. If you don't wear a lot of makeup and you just want to pop this on your cheeks and you're into that glowy, no makeup kind of a thing, maybe you're mixing it in with your Drunk Elephant moisturizer. Like, they had that dupe there as well, but I'm like, I don't even really use the Drunk Elephant, so why am I going to spend $20+ on that? I don't need it. But if you needed to know, they do have that. And this just is so shiny. You guys, like, honestly, so shiny. Personally, do not think this is flattering as a blush. And if you're gonna do pink highlighter, I have questions. It's just not for me. It's not a look I'm going for. This dispenser is a mess. I had no business buying this when I don't even like the original. This, to me, is not it. Unless you have perfect teenage skin, you're in your early 20s, and you don't wear a lot of powder foundation anyway, maybe it will work for you. But for me, no, I do not want my texture enhanced. Absolutely not. Okay, moving on. Powder. This was not bad. Okay, I'm gonna say this was not bad. I was shocked by by the shade. So I have here the Airbrush Flawless Finish from Charlotte Tilbury shade 2 medium. I have here translucent. I don't know if I was just not paying attention and I grabbed the wrong one. They do have different shades. This is very much your totally translucent touch-up powder situation. It is very blurring. I don't hate this. I like the Westmore Beauty one better. You guys know I swear by that one. I think the ingredients are great. It has hyaluronic acid, never makes me look cakey, blurs out the pores like crazy, and I'm into it. Makes your skin look like you have a filter on in real life. This one came on kind of punchy in the white cast department. Like it really had to warm into the skin and I had to press it in and blend it out and just hope that it was going to warm up, because at first application, like at first pat, whoo, I was like, we might have a problem here. Like the makeup may need to be redone altogether, kind of a thing. Oh, they don't have this one on their website. Did they get in trouble? This is too spot on. It's so spot on, but it is at Kroger. And this is newer. Like I always kind of glance through the beauty department there whenever we're grocery shopping. It's like a thing. I'm like, oh, let me go see if they have any new displays. Let me just take like a quick glance. Like even if we're running in to grab something random, because I love trying all of the new for you guys. And this was a shock. It wasn't there and then it was. All right, this we're gonna try on together. What does this look like? Think it, say it, know it, Dior, right? Someone's getting sued. Seriously? These are just too spot on. This looks like Dior lip glow. Thought it would be fun to try it together, so that's what we're gonna do. I mean, first thing I'll say is it's very cute packaging. Smells exactly the same. Now this is going to be a pH adjuster. So I'm about to get, what's the reverse of a glow up? Oh my gosh, I was watching the worst story ever on TikTok. It was like, can we normalize celebrities having a glow down? I just didn't even know what to feel about that. Like we're so like, yes, so-and-so, like divorce looks good on you. You got a glow up. But I never thought of like how hard it is when you're like, well, that's a wrap. Don't care anymore. You know what I'm saying? Is it changing or not? I thought it was a pH adjusting one. This sure feels nice. Let's learn about this. They even, you guys, the Cream Matte Luxe lipstick is legitimately Charlotte's packaging as well. This is so bad. The Glow Lip Balm is Laneige. And then the Glow Up pH Lip Balm, it does say pH, but it's not changing on me, so I call foul. Can be used as a lip primer or as a lip balm on its own. Universal shade, ultra hydrating and long wearing. pH technology, but it's not doing anything. Do you see it? I don't see it. $10.99. All right, this one is not very expensive. The packaging is Dior packaging, spot on. I even have, like I pulled my lip gloss right here so we could see kind of that little button they have at the top. Moving on. I do want to say I have a situation where I actually don't like either of these. They both lose in my book. Tarte's XL Tubing Mascara is so clumpy and maybe I need to let it dry out a little bit. I was really excited to use this. This was sent to me. I put it on being like, oh yeah, tubing mascara, I'm so excited. And it just lacquered my lashes with so much that they lost their curl. They kind of just stuck together and I ended up popping on some falsies, but I did also try the Extend Lash, which is also a tubing mascara from MCO Beauty. It did better, but you guys, like L'Oreal tubing mascara works way better than both of these. Just gonna go ahead and say it. Magic Brows. This reminds me a lot of Boy Brow from Glossier. At first I hated this and then now I kind of like it. It was really weird. Like I was putting it on and it looked like gray black to me, even though this is medium brown. What do we think of my brows today? They are very pushed up and they have more of that feathery thing and I kind of like it now, but when I first put it on, I was like, absolutely no way. This brush is delightful. It is so itty bitty and firm. I do actually really, really like this one. This was a slam dunk. I have another product to try. I thought we would do it together. I did test out this Ultra Lock Makeup Setting Spray, a lightweight long wear formula that holds makeup in place perfectly, ensuring it won't smudge, melt, fade, or crack. I was not gonna buy this. And for some reason, when I saw the call out of it will not crack, I was like, whoa, Like I need that. And it was like $15.99. I feel like for the drugstore, that's so much money, you know? And usually at the drugstore, you can find like a deal or a coupon or like a buy one, get one half. You know what I'm saying? I have plans to bring that back. If you know, you know. Let's mist. This is glowy and ultra fine and has hyaluronic acid and watermelon extract. What does this remind us of? Innovative packaging from the OG brand. Glow Recipe really did it with their watermelon line. Everybody loves how it smells. It's really juicy. It's fun skincare to use. So if you're someone that is just like, oh, like dread, I don't want to do my skincare, and this encourages you to do it, I think that's like a great thing for that type of a person. I now am in the arena where I'm like, I don't care what it smells like. I don't care if it's colorful. I don't care what, I want it to work. Like I want my face to be smooth and like we are going into battle. Like I'm at that point with my skincare. So I'm like, take the frills away. I don't need it. But back in the day, I do have to say when I didn't have as many skincare anti-aging concerns, it was just fun to use fun skincare and it would be encouraging to be like, oh, I want to do like my fun little skincare. And now it's a battle. All that to say, Glow Recipe has really cute products. This is such a ripoff of it. They nailed the scent. They did that. This mister is not the same though. Whew, I will say. What do we want to try next? I'm gonna try this over on the TikTok. We're gonna do that. But I do want to show you guys Butter Lip Balm Birthday Cake. This is Glossier. And you know what's really funny is I've tried to buy this like twice and it was sold out at my Sephora and then I just kind of gave up. But I do remember loving their balms. Like, oh my gosh, I was that girl back in the day that would just reapply and I would have these in my purses, on the go, in the car. It was that balm for me. Thebalm.com, I think is what it's called. Ooh, that is shimmery. Yeah, so seeing this, I was like, gosh, well, it's hard to find and this is cheaper and maybe we don't, oh my gosh, that sprayer was terrible, right? Maybe we don't need to be so angry at this one. I don't know. Happy birthday. I'm in the weirdest mood today. Oh my gosh. That was terrible. I love the packaging. And every time I say that, I'm kind of like going, because it's somebody else's packaging. I just like glitter. You know what I'm saying? Holographic anything. Love it. The texture on that was pretty awful. Not good. Oh my gosh. Did I waste all of my money or what? Why is this burning my lips? It's got like a plumper in there, maybe? Let me pull the products that I would recommend. Everything else, no. Powder is not terrible, is not great. I am gonna try it a few more times. I don't hate it. This Ultra Lock Makeup Setting Spray, I kind of like it. I kind of like how my face feels right now. It has that right kind of firmness from a setting mist. If you know, you know, sometimes a setting mist will really lock you in and you can kind of sense it on the skin and it's doing that. But it is $15.99. That's a little up there for a drugstore setting mist. I think I am going to use this more. This brow guy right here, the Magic Brow, the Glow Up PH Lip Balm. You know what, for 10 bucks, it's a dupe. It's good, it's not terrible. And then the Perfect Pout Lip Liner in the shade Cheeky Chat. I was surprised that I actually really love this one a lot. Beyond that, everything else is kind of like, ooh, like get out of here. I don't want anything to do with you. I had to course correct and blend and do things in a certain way to get my makeup to look like this. That's where we land, you guys. I love you so much. Go and have a good one, whatever you are doing. If you enjoyed this video and all of its randomness, make sure you thumbs it up and share it. That means a lot to me. Also, the Tati list is still going strong. You can join for free. Information will be in the description box below. I love you all so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah.